I am a lot of feelings right now. Everything is mixed currently.
Guys, thanks so much for watching Etherea's first ever 3D concert, Starlight Luminance. Oh my gosh, we finally did it. I'm so proud of Reimu and Millie and me. We wanted to do this since we debuted, actually.
Wait, I'm gonna cry. I'm sorry. So, Etheria always wanted a 3D cut, like always. When the four of us debuted, I think it was like a shared goal that the four of us had. I wanna have the 3D, please. Niji-sanji, let me go visit Japan so I can have a 3D concert with my Etheria girls, please. Please, Niji-sanji, please.
But yeah, I'm really proud of Etheria. I'm proud of all of us for getting this far. It's been a dream of ours to always do a 3D concert for you guys. We've been pushing for this since we debuted, since we knew that we could do 3D. Honestly, since Nina was still here, we've been pushing and been asking for a 3D concert.
So since day one, we've been sort of organizing the projects in our minds and talking to management about it. It was right in the middle of being created when Mommy graduated. I remember that after she left, she literally told us to not give up on the project because part of her effort was also put into it, if it makes any sense. So it's a thing that has been on the works for months, because this was Ian's first 3D live in a sense. We're not talking about the AR live, but it was mostly wave organized. We were not giving a lot of time to everything. We had to do it in a certain timeline because everything was new. It was a new project for staff as well. So it was because of this novelty, if they want to call it that, in the EN side.
We did this at the exact same time that we were shooting for our 3D debuts. So this was all within the span of less than a month. So we were doing our own 3D debuts. We were in each other's 3D debuts. And we were doing the 3D concert. So it was incredibly hard. This is probably the most physically taxing and mentally taxing thing for me, at least.
Without counting this Etheria 3D concert, well, me personally, and the same goes for I think Millie and Enna, we prepared 12 songs in total. So counting this Etheria 3D concert, it was about what, 16? I don't know. 16 songs in total. The Etheria had to prepare in the span of 3 weeks maybe. Enna lost her voice. She ended up having a really bad throat infection when she was in Japan. Millie had to take a break because it was too hard for her body. And I had to take corticoids for my throat because my vocal cords were in a pretty bad condition. It's just the fact that we still did it.
I had really bad strep throat. So every single, recording that you guys have watched, the debuts, the concert, my voice was just not there. And it's really hard for me to watch it because I know I can do so much better, but it was just incredibly bad timing. A lot of the times, I couldn't really focus properly because I was on 2 to 3 painkillers every 4 hours. And, I wish I could have just not been sick.
It's just the fact that despite everything and with the really harsh deadlines and with the little to no time that we had in our hands to work in this project, we did it. And that's why I am proud of us, and I hope that you guys are as well. After everything and after a bunch of talks with management, we actually asked them to please not make a single dollar out of this project. We asked them to turn super chats off, and we asked them to turn monetization off the VOD as well.
And we decided, like, Etheria decided as a whole not to monetize. Yeah, like, this is a passion, guys. We, like, at least for Etheria, we all love music. We come from communities where we enjoy music. So, it's really not about, like, the profit. It's not about the fame. It's just about, like, making your dreams come true. And at least, like, for me, I don't want to, like, talk for a million, Reimu, but so I'll just speak for myself. But at least for me, like, my dream has always been to just put out music and for other people to hear it. And now I have a further reach than I did before. So it's been a real privilege, and I'll never stop being grateful for that. I'll never stop forgetting that this happened because I'm here, and I'm gonna hold on to that. Creative fulfillment, yeah! That's a good way to put it.
We'll go to the studio at like 7 in the morning, then we'll probably get out at like 6 or 7 p.m. So it was 12 hours of working in like three different projects. My 3D, Enna's 3D, Mila's 3D, and the concert. JK 4. It was just thanks to like the whole Etheria wave that we pushed and pushed and pushed for so many months. And we kept on pushing, and we kept on like poking stuff, and we kept on like trying to present the project that it was finally accepted. And then it was just like thanks to staff for working together with us, because a lot of people in the staff also had to work in the weekends. This might have been the first 3D live that kind of like set how it's going to work, how the schedule is, what the staff has to deal with, how the song perms need to like go when it goes down to like a concert, how the whole planification, you know, has to go. Etheria was definitely the first one with the live. We were the ones that had to deal with like the really short deadline. So I just hope that for the next wave that wants to do a 3D live and approaches management, I do hope that now the management knows how it is to work with EN, because it's a different kind of logistics that to work with JP. I hope that the next ones that, you know, end up coming after us, I hope they don't have to I hope they have it easier, you know what I mean? Because I mean, I am fully grateful for everything, but the first experiences are probably the most harsh as well, because it's the first time for everybody. I hope that the next one to come have an easier time than Etheria did, because they should enjoy the making of the project, and not only the project itself after it gets released, you know.
Hopefully, now that we have done a 3D concert, it makes it a lot easier for the other waves or for other, you know, subgroups and other members of Niji EN to like do 3D concerts as well, because there's a lot to kind of like being the first to really implement the format of having a 3D concert in EN is pretty difficult, because you guys have to understand that Nijisanji is a Japanese company. So obviously a lot of the staff don't really speak any other language but Japanese. But now that they kind of have a taste of like, you know, working with us with a language barrier, I think like we can safely say that like both sides, you know, our staff side and our member side can feel a little bit more comfortable and confident in the fact that that's not going to be much of an obstacle. So I really hope this opens up a lot of opportunity for the branch.
Yeah, it's a learning experience for everybody, and I hope it becomes, the more Niji does it, the more they learn, and the more the whole process of making a concert asked by the livers, you know, the more it gets perfected and the more easy it becomes for both sides. Because it's not only about Etheria, a bunch of their staff was also working on the weekends, and as much as we thank everybody for like the extra effort, it's not something that we want on the staff, guys, because that's overworking. Nobody's supposed to be working on the fucking weekend unless you want to. So it was just the first one, but It definitely won't be the last one for the whole EN branch and also for Etheria.
Yeah, I'm so proud to be a part of my wave. It's crazy how far we've gotten. You know, from making up the name Etheria together as a group to like, you know, getting to know each other, the ups and downs, just like everything, you know? It's crazy. Yeah, I'm so proud of Reimu and Millie. I love them the most because they've also become not only my gen mates, but they're my... Well, obviously Millie has been my childhood friend, but, you know, in a really weird way, Mumu has also been my childhood friend too. We just didn't really like interact as much, but she's always kind of been there. I mean, when I was 14 and uploading covers, Mumu was commenting under those covers. If you know, you know. Seriously, she was there since I was a kid too. Yeah, and vice versa. I've loved Mumu singing since I was 14, and I've loved Babu singing since I was 14.
I'm just glad. I'm just glad and happy. Thank you guys for changing our lives. Because you literally did. Thank you for changing our lives. So did I though? I feel it's like the opposite. I feel you guys changed my life. I feel I should be the one grateful in here.